Hello everyone, Justin here, and today we're going to draw a fist, and we're going to make this somewhat dynamic. So we'll just go ahead and start by drawing the knuckles at the top of the fist. This is kind of a 3/4 frontal view. So these are the knuckles that show up at the top of the fist. So here's our index finger. It's going to be coming down this way from this knuckle. And let's just go ahead and give it a rough shape first. We can clarify that a little bit in a little bit. Alright, so then the middle finger is going to come out, and it's going to bulge out a little bit because we've got this fist that's a little bit tight, and so the muscles are going to shorten and thicken. So now we've got this ring finger, and you can see the angle of the finger here and here. And here we're gonna make it come in a little bit, but again the edge is gonna be kind of rounded and maybe come down a little bit, so our view is kind of looking up somewhat onto this fist. And finally we've got the little finger. Underneath here then will be the thumb on the right side. So let's just extend this out here, and we've got the knuckle for the thumb here, and coming over like this, and then we've got another knuckle here, and finally the tip of the finger. So in case you're wondering, the bones that are in these parts of the fingers are the proximal phalanges, or each of them would be a proximal phalanx. So then the top of the hand right here are the metacarpals. So this joint right here is actually called the MCP, metacarpophalangeal joint, which joins the metacarpal to the proximal phalanx, and what we're looking at here are the proximal phalanges. So anyway, underneath then, which we can't see, are the middle phalanx and the distal phalanx. Now interestingly enough, the thumb just has a proximal phalanx, which is this, and the distal phalanx. There's no middle phalanx. Anyway, let's just go back to this fist, and I'm gonna just go ahead and start kind of darkening some of these edges. Put a couple wrinkles right here, and of course there'll be wrinkles here where the thumb is bending quite a bit and stretching, because these joints are kind of in a lot of stress with the fingers being clamped into a fist. And we'll go ahead and add some shadows here shortly. Alright, so this is just a quick sketch, and every person has different structure, anatomy, and everyone makes a slightly different fist probably. Not everybody can make a very tight fist where you can't see the distal part of the fingers like this guy can. So what I'm gonna do here is the thumb is gonna be kind of underneath, so I'm gonna go ahead and shade that a bit, and I'm just gonna do this real quick and add a fingernail right here. Alright, I'm varying the darkness of some of these tones just to give it a little bit of a variety. Otherwise it's going to look flat. And here I'm just going to go ahead and add some planes just to make this look more three-dimensional. So I'm going to shade this right side of this index finger, and this part of the middle finger. So we've got the flat part here, and then we are going into the side of the finger right here and right here, which is why I'm shading those in. And add some shadow here off the knuckle, as same as here. And then add some shadow here as well on this side of the middle finger knuckle, and then of course the side of the ring finger. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make these fingers, the ring finger and the little finger, somewhat darker, just because it's somewhat receding away from us. So we've got the most light on the middle finger and the index finger. These other two fingers are a little bit farther, a little bit more in shadow, so I'm making those a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna touch things up a little bit here, make my outline a little bit darker maybe, and perhaps make this part of the thumb even darker. And that should pretty much be it. Add a couple more wrinkles up here, and we're pretty much done. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.